Hey guys, it's me, Christina Marie. I am trying out a new foundation for you guys today. This is the CoverGirl Clean Matte BB Cream for oily skin. Yes, you heard that right. Oily skin. I have very oily skin, so let's see if this bad boy actually works. And I'm going to be setting my face today also with the CoverGirl Clean Matte Pressed Powder Oil Control. I actually said that wrong. It says pressed powder. Yeah, pressed powder oil control. I didn't say that wrong. I don't know what I'm thinking. Yes, they come together. Well, actually, they don't come together. They're sold right next to each other, which means they're supposed to be paired together. So we're going to go ahead and put this to the test. We're going to have check-ins all day long and see, is this worth it for you oily skin girls like me? I'm going to go ahead and do half of my face with this foundation and tell you guys whether it gives me coverage or not. See if it actually can cover up a lot of my freckles, my redness in my skin. I'm not as red right now because I do have a primer on my skin that kind of just mattifies everything, but I am red underneath that. So I will be right back. I'm going to do half my face and show you whether this is, and tell you whether it's good or not. It's claiming to last all day. So I'll be right back. Okay guys, so that's half of my face done. What do you guys think of the coverage? Can you see my freckles through it? You actually can see quite a bit of my freckles through it. So it's not a full coverage, but it does give quite a bit of coverage as I'm looking in the mirror here. Now it did cover up my redness. Is it completely matte? Because it does say clean matte. Now I'm going to say that this is a semi-matte. It's not extremely matte. As you can see, the light glistening off my face right there. Right here, you guys see that? Okay guys, so let's open this up. You guys can see the skin looks great, right? Let's open this up and set the makeup really quick to see if it really changes the look of the foundation. So just ripping this open. Comes with the traditional puff pad, which I love these puff pads. Actually, I'm actually gonna use this puff pad. Okay, so we're gonna take it and go right under the eye area. Wow, that's a lot of powder that comes off for one rub, which is great. And in the foundation, I got the color Light Medium 530. And this one, I got the color 525 Buff Beige. You can see this powder makes my skin look extremely, extremely matte. It almost makes my skin feel like it's tightening a little bit. Like a tad bit dehydrated, I guess you could say. Which is interesting. I'm going to take a powder brush and wipe off all this excess powder. As you can see, it did mattify my skin a tremendous amount. Did it cake up or anything? No, but a lot of times when I put too much of a matting formulation on my skin, you'll get this, because I have a little bit of like wrinkles, as you can see, and you guys can see how it kind of accentuates that a little bit. That's only when I have too much of a mattifying product on my skin. So let's go ahead and finish up the makeup. I will see you guys in a bit. Hey guys, so I've had this foundation on for 2.5 hours. Now, when I tell you even though I have oily skin, sometimes using products that are so mattifying really are not best for oily skin because it can make it overproduce, or it can just make your makeup look jacked up. Anyways, check this out. Can you see these lines under my nose? And how it completely broke off. It looks like it almost like lines, chunks right there in my foundation. Honestly, I think that if I would have set this foundation with a different powder, something that wasn't so extremely drying, then I think it would have been fine. But so far, I'm going to tell you, I'm not going to get it. So I'm going to stop this video right now, and I'm going to shoot another video tomorrow wearing the same foundation with a different powder, something that's not extremely drying, and see if this foundation is actually good. But so far, just seeing that, I'm going to say no. I'm going to stop the video because that looks so bad on my skin. Anyways, I'll see you guys tomorrow, another day, with a different powder to set it. Okay guys, so this is the next day I'm trying out the foundation with a different powder. But I'm going to tell you right now, I've been wearing it for 2 hours, and I really don't like how it looks. I mean, when you first apply it to the skin, yeah, your skin looks great, but then it almost like, it feels great on the skin too. It doesn't feel weird, but it almost, it's like it accentuates your lines. Like, even when you don't really have lines, it looks like I have lines, if that makes sense. So I'm going to zoom the camera really close within this area of my skin and show you what I'm talking about. Okay guys, so this is really close up, but look how it makes me look like I have lines going this way. You see this? It looks like there's a line. And then let me zoom out a little bit. You guys see what I'm talking about? It looks like there's lines in my skin. And I just don't like how it looks. It looks very easy. So I changed my outfit. I'm going to work. I've been wearing the foundation for about 4.5 hours. Is it a good foundation? I mean, the fact of the matter is that what it did in my lip area really, really bothers me. So I would give it a thumbs down just for that. But did it hold up, is what you're wondering? Well, no, not really, because within my nose area, even though I got a 1-ply toilet paper and kind of pushed everything back down, it's weird because my nose, as I'm looking at it, looks like I almost put my makeup on with a brush because it looks like I have stripes in my nose. And I don't know how that happened because I put it on with a beauty blender and everything just goes flat and beautifully down like a canvas. And for this to be striped in my nose, and it almost looks like some of the makeup removed in my nose, which is my oiliest area, I'm going to give this foundation a thumbs down. Some of those foundations that say they help with oils that are very drying formulas are not the best for oily skin. I know that sounds like an oxymoron, but it's true. Your skin overproduces oil typically because it's dehydrated. And you're like, well, I have oil on my skin. Well, yes, you do, but underneath all of that oil, your skin is begging for moisture. So to kind of put a drying solution, a drying foundation on top of that, honestly, is not always the best way to go about it. Sometimes you just need a really good moisturizer so your skin stops producing so much oil. This foundation, as you saw on my skin, just did not work, and I do have very, very oily skin. So I hope you guys enjoyed this review. If you did, please hit that thumbs up button, the little subscribe button, and the tiny little bell next to it for notifications of new videos. I'm Christina Marie. I'm out. Bye.